We are now recording. So thank you for joining me today. Right now, I know it's just the two of us. I know there'll be others joining in. Wanted to let everyone know what we're doing today. As Marcia and I were just discussing, a couple agents had reached out and asked me to do a kind of a little training session on adding pages to their agent site. They were looking at my agent site that I built through KW and noticed that I had more than just a traditional about us, contact us type pages on there. So they asked me, would you mind showing us how you did it? I said, not a problem. So what we're going to do is right now I'm going to go ahead and share my command. And I'm going to go ahead right now and let's see, I'm going to go to my consumer for now. So I can pull up my agent site. So I'm going to come over here to agent site pages and go to DeborahMorseHomeTeam.com. This is what most people will see, depending upon what your, whatever backgrounds you've chosen, things of that nature. If you have any featured homes, you can have them there, your logo. But when you click on the drop down, most people will have the maybe meet the team or meet us, about me, contact us. What I've done is I've added the Keller Mortgage. I've added a link for down payment resource.
I'm sorry, Chuck.
Uh,
Are you on Facebook or I'm sorry, what?
This is my website.
Your own website, okay.
My website. So this is the agent site. So this is only the agent site. Everything.
And that's not connected to Keller Williams one, right? It's just your private website.
Yep. This is the one that you can create.
Okay.
That you can create all these things here. I did them here.
Okay.
See all these pages right here? I created each and every one of these in command. So when you go here, I have all this right here in command. So normally when you if you open up your site, you're going to see maybe your name up here, whatever name you have up here, you'll have here. And then maybe about me and contact us. And then if you've done your marketing profile, you'll have either your Facebook, whatever social media that you put in your marketing profile will appear here. But I have a Facebook business page, I have a LinkedIn page, I have an Instagram business, I have YouTube business, and I have a Twitter business. So I made sure make sure they're all there. And then I went through and, for example, if I click on the about our team, just comes through and talks about our team. This is something that most agents have on their, maybe it's about me, maybe it's about Marcia, maybe it's about Ling, maybe it's about whomever. And then with the meet the team, it's more of a carousel type thing. It's to me, this is almost, until they get it a little bit better. If you have 12 people on the team, this will allow you to have the pictures, phone numbers, and email addresses for all those people. So this gives you just a little bit more ability to share individual information for team members. This is one of the ones I was talking about that I want to make sure you will add to your website today. This is nothing more than, and all of it's done through a script that they've given us. So we don't really have to do much to a page to get all of this right here. But if you look at, on the bottom here, all this says is, note, this calculator is just an estimate. Contact Keller Williams for full and accurate mortgage assessment. But if you look, they can come right here to the mortgage calculator. If you can send somebody to your website and tell them to go to Keller Mortgage, do your Keller Mortgage page, and then just say, you know what, there's a mortgage calculator. So if you put down this, you know what your APR and the loan term, you can figure out approximately how much your monthly payments are going to be. And that to someone like that, someone will really appreciate something like that. So it's an item of value. The killer mortgage, I definitely want to make sure you have. One thing that I've done, this is one here, the school search. And all this is for greatschools.org. It's just a widget that they have. And I just simply added the widget to the page. There's nothing else to it more than that simple widget. So it's not like it's a full page. I wish it were a little bit more, we had a little more control to make it fill the page a little bit better so that the map were larger. But I will take what I can get for now. Knowing that our websites are still kind of agent website 1.1 right now. They're not, they're not real advanced. Let's see. Something that I do, and it's something that I was brought up last Friday, I think it was. Someone had asked today, as a matter of fact, had reached out to ask, can you add videos to your website? Certainly. I add market videos every weekday morning. I do a different city. I generally post it into my YouTube channel, and from there I share it. But one way to make sure your website increases its SEO, the search engine optimization, is to keep the information that's in your website up to date. And so when I update the market minute each day, it kind of boosts it up, if you want to think of it that way, gives it a bump with respect to Google. Because not only is this in multiple social media sites and groups, but it's also in the page, and I've got the two of them kind of feeding off one another. I also put the market report. Think about it. If you want to share the Orlando house, we get that from Aura every month. It's a free resource, so they can watch it at their leisure. And the best thing is that I have it in my search engine optimization for the page. All I put is Orlando Market Pulse, because that's what it is. It's the Market Pulse. When someone Googles Orlando Market Pulse, my website will come up because it's included. So it kind of gives you a little, if you want to say, an additional way for them to find you. Let's see. And I've done different ones. The basic, like I said, the basic one I want to make sure you know how to do is the Keller Mortgage. Market videos. Does anyone else here do videos like on a consistent or regular basis? Maybe do you preview homes? You know, where you go to the homes, you do like a little preview of a home. You can make the page say home previews and have those videos. I generally would make sure they were posted somewhere like on YouTube. So if you have a YouTube business channel, and then because I'll show you when I'll give you kind of an idea what I'm referring to. So for example, this is our business page. Under playlist, yes, I've been doing this for quite a while. There's quite a few videos in there. Homes previewed. I have a playlist for when my wife goes out, or whomever does it, goes out and previews homes. We did new construction this week, and we do videos. We share those on the YouTube. People would rather, they don't want to see pictures, they like to see videos. They don't want to read, they want to be entertained. So I can show them those videos there if I wanted to. So if, let's say you do this on a consistent basis, and you say I preview homes, homes I've recently previewed, you can make a page and add these videos to a page on your website. So what I've done is I take the one that I've done where it says today's market minute, and that's what I did here. And then I go to Aura, and I get the Orlando Housing Market Report, because all I did was what's called embed. I only embedded these into the page. And I can show you how to do that. That's very simple. One thing that I did, someone asked about, it's a little more involved, is this one. So I have the cities listed, and then I just picked neighborhoods. And these are neighborhoods, and I put it down here, as defined by Nextdoor. So it's kind of my precursor. I know that the neighborhood may not match boundaries according to what most people think the neighborhood should be. However, these neighborhoods are those that, basically like in our app, they're defined by Nextdoor. So if someone comes and they pick and they say, oh, you know what, I want to see, let's just say, Legacy Park. So what it does is it's nothing more than a redirect to my, still to my website, but it's in that neighborhood. And it shows them the properties that are available, gives them an idea of the number of days on market, the average home price, and the average price per square foot. Then if they want to explore the neighborhood, kind of gives them a little bit more, tells them what the locals are saying. These are all things that are on your app, but they look much better on the website, to be honest with you. But you can go through and you can see the number of homes for sale, the number of pending, how many sold recently, what the locals say about the neighborhood, all these things that, you know, are available on your app. That's a much smaller scale. But instead of sending them somewhere else, I have it on my website. So if I need to change the neighborhoods, I can. I will let you know right now, this is by far the most complicated one to do, simply by the way that the script that needs to be used to create this is made. So I'm going to show you just so you know, get an idea of what I'm talking about. Can you see the notepad that I just shared? Everyone see it?
No, yes.
So basically, I'm going to put the headline is the name of the city. So whatever city you want to call it, this in this particular instance, I believe, yeah, this is all Sanford. Okay. Excuse me. So I would change that when I'm putting it in the code. When I copy this code, I'll change that to Sanford. So that's what would go in the headline. And then these are the codes you see from here to from there to there. I go to my website and I have to copy these. So I go to my website. I'm going to go back and forth, so don't let me lose you on this, because I know I can. Share. So let's just say I put in I don't care, pick one. It's a neighborhood, I don't care. It's not the one I want, but right now. So this is Carriage Hill, Virginia Beach. So I know, let's just say for now, for argument's sake, I'm doing Virginia Beach. So what I need to do is see all this up here. I need to copy that. Then when I copy that, that's what goes here. So if I were doing Sanford, Florida, which should let me do two shares at once. So if I wanted to do, think of Sanford, what was one of the neighborhoods I did in Sanford? Evansdale, wasn't it? Yeah, Evansdale.
So you do a search on your website for a city and it will create a link.
Evansdale, here's Evansdale Estates, just for example. But right, I search for the neighborhood. I mean, I could literally go to the cities. I go to a city. Give it a second. Got to get in a little closer. That's the only thing I like. Got to get in a little bit closer. But neighborhoods will start appearing. You see up here on the right-hand corner over here? So these neighborhoods will start appearing. So if you want, you start picking neighborhoods. You can go over here and right-click on it and open it in a new tab or something of that nature. But generally, I went to each of the neighborhoods, copied that URL, went back to the script, and I would update, make sure, it says Sanford, Florida, and then I would make sure I copy and pasted the URL for that neighborhood into the script. And then the last part of the script would want me to put in the actual name of the neighborhood. And I'll show you that again. So I had to copy and paste the URL for the respective neighborhood there. Then if you look right here, that's the actual name of the neighborhood. So that when you look on my site, and you saw Sanford, that's why that shows up. The second thing that I highlighted, that's what that is. That's a hyperlink. So the first thing we copied in is telling it where to go. And then the second part that I put in, what do I want it to display as? So it's where I want it to go and where I wanted it to display as. Uh-oh, what happened? It doesn't want to share. Give me a second. Did I freeze up? There you go. Hey, did I freeze? So this is what is displayed for everyone to see on the page, the Evansdale Estates. And this tells that when they click this URL right here is where they go, is where they're redirected to. So you can do that for as many neighborhoods as you want. And I can give you this script. I mean, it's pretty easy. If you want to do 10 neighborhoods, if you only want to do 4 neighborhoods, you can do as many or as few as you want. I will tell you, it definitely gets to be a chore after so many neighborhoods. But I'll show you what it looks like on my page, per se, so that you can see what it looks like when you're creating or correcting the page. So let me do this. What's this one? YouTube. So when I'm looking at my pages, I'm actually going to go to designs. Because anytime you need to make any changes to your pages, once they're created and active on the website, I have to go to designs to see them. So I'm going to go to designs, and I'm going to click on agent site. Because I have so many designs made up, the last thing I want to do is start searching through everything. Now that I'm in agent sites, these are actual pages or agent sites that I've made. This one here is Sanford. I'm going to click on Sanford. This is the page that we were looking at just a few minutes ago. I'm going to click on configure widgets. Do you see this widget right here that says company profile? My mouse is over right now. Nod your head if you can see where the mouse is. I don't know if you can see the mouse, so that's why I'm asking. But you see where company profile is on the right-hand side? Up top, it says agent profile, then it says testimonial carousel, then it says company profile. That's one of the widgets.
I don't see that.
What am I sharing right now? Got to go back. Yeah, that's why. It didn't switch to share again. All right, there you go. You should see it now. I think Zoom's having issues today. This is the third time I keep having to change my share. The company profile is the one that most of your, if you'll say, pages are built off of. I'm going to click on Configure Widgets. And as you can see, all it is company profile. When I click that, up top, I have Sanford, which appears here. My intro text, which is all this right here, which is Sanford Properties by Neighborhood, is this script right here. And then underneath it, do you remember the one I was telling you where I go back and forth with the URL, and then there's the name of the link, the URL, and the name of the link. All of that is copy and pasted into the intro text so that you get what you see there. I left the header image as it was. I could have changed it. Then I came down here. I didn't need a heading. And this is where I put the little script that indicates as defined by nextdoor.com. And that's all I did for that. That's all I have to do for that one. The big.
So those, I'm sorry, Chuck, those links that you have, those are from Nextdoor, from the Nextdoor neighborhood?
What, this right here?
Yes.
No, they all came from my website.
Okay. Because you said it's defined by Nextdoor.
Right. That's, well, the neighborhoods that you see on your agent site are defined by Nextdoor.
Okay.
So all the neighborhoods, remember, we have a relationship with Nextdoor, not with anyone else.
Got you.
So we want to make sure when someone comes up and says, Marsha, that's not my neighborhood, or my neighborhood house is not in that neighborhood. Our site, Keller Williams, has an agreement, exclusive agreement with Nextdoor. The neighborhood, as defined by Nextdoor, was what was agreed upon by the neighbors who lived in the area when they were asked about it. So that's why, that's why I kind of have that little, if it was a disclaimer. So they're not saying, it's not you saying that house is in that neighborhood. It's what the people, neighbors in that neighborhood, when Nextdoor did a survey, said that's where that house was. Because you're going to get that a lot. Well, my house isn't in this neighborhood, it's in the next one. I can't do much about it. Let's see. Now, I got a question for you. Because like I said, we're going to do the Easy Keller Mortgage. Do you want me to share the script with you? Remember the script that I had? Because what you're going to do is, because I can put it in the chat. And then what you're going to have to do is go back and forth. I mean, you have to pick a class, or you have to pick a neighborhood, you have to pick a city, however you want to do it. But see, all of mine are done by cities. So I picked a city. We'll just say another one. Whoops, learned to spell. Go to search. Get in close enough so that the map fills as much, and the neighborhoods appear. So what I was doing, if you want to think of this, this was a great exercise in copy and paste. So I would click Meadowbrook. Okay, that doesn't show any properties now. However, I would take this URL and make sure I had it copied and in the appropriate place on that template that I have, I put it in there. And the same thing goes with the actual name of the neighborhood. And I have to scroll out a little bit so I can get some more neighborhoods in there. I knew that. I just clicked the wrong property, didn't I? Yeah, I clicked the property. You have to be scrolled in at a certain angle or a certain degree for the neighborhoods to show up. Basically, as long as the map is filling up most of this side area over here so that you can see these neighborhoods. But I would take, let me see something. Can I do my home? Let's see. No, I guess I can't. So like I said, I would pick a neighborhood. And let's just pick this one here, Rantoul. I would copy and paste. I would copy this particular neighborhood. And I would take that URL and go to the very first neighborhood, first neighborhood I'm going to do. And it goes in there. That's where that URL is going to go. Then I'm going to take the name of that particular neighborhood, which in this case is the Rantoul, and I would type it there. That would be my first Lake Mary neighborhood. Then maybe pick this neighborhood. So it's Crystal Lake Estates. I come up here, I copy that. I copied that URL right there. I put that in the second. Go over here, go back to this template. Come on. There we go. Put it into the second. It would go here. Yeah. I would put that URL in there, and then I would put the name of the neighborhood in there. That's all it is copy and paste. The only thing is you're going to probably want to type in the neighborhood names. Do that for as many neighborhoods as you want. If you only want to do 4 or 5 neighborhoods, then all you need to do is 4 or 5. However, do remember, if you only do 4 or 5, I have 10 of them in there. See this right here? You need to leave that in there. That needs to be left in there. Then you can go, you know what, I'm only going to do 4 or 5 or whatever the case may be, and you can erase those. Like I say, you know what, I don't want those. So now I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 neighborhoods now. Too many space. Now, the part where it talks about as defined by, you can see where it tells you to put it into the section 1 text. So when we were over here, it went into the section 1 text. So the template tells you where to put it. Give me a second.
So where did you copy that?
What's that?
Where did you copy that information from about the next door?
It's all from a script. I can get you the script. That's what I'm saying. I can share the script with you.
Okay.
It's not a problem. But I want to make sure you realize where I'm getting these links and the information for those links. So you're going to get, so if I share the template with you, so I share this template with you, and it's going to have, if you look, it's going to have, just because of why I share it, It's going to say Sanford Properties by neighborhood. You can change that to whatever city you're going to do. Then whatever neighborhood you pick, just like I was doing a second ago, click on the neighborhood, then up top in your website, get the URL and put it in there between the quotations, between this quotation and that quotation. Then in this area right here, type in the actual name of the neighborhood. So do that for every neighborhood. If you only want to do a couple neighborhoods, you can. Because all you have to make sure you do is when you go to intro text, I want you to notice something. You see this right here? Well, you can't because I don't have the share. When you go to the intro text in Command, this is the first part of the script that I've shown you. Okay? If you look at the script, it starts with intro text, center BR H2 Sanford Properties is what I've got in there right now. That's what is in Command. Then when you look at the next part of Command, it starts with center. Then it does all the stuff with the URLs and the names of the neighborhoods. The next URL and the name of the neighborhood, so forth and so on, for all 10 neighborhoods that I decided to do for Sanford. Once I'm done, I had to make sure this right here is at the end. It has to be there, otherwise the words for the neighborhoods will not be centered right. So that is called a closing bracket, and that keeps everything centered. So when you get so I'll give you the template here in just a second. The only thing you're going to need to do is whatever city you're going to do, change it right there. Then pick the neighborhoods in your website. Just go to your website and pick neighborhoods that you want to display. Then get the URL, put it in there, and then in this part, type in the neighborhood name. Do as many or as few as you want. At the end of the script, remember this is the last part of the intro text right here, where it says the center, this bracket, closing bracket right here. It tells you here, header image, you can leave the default image, which is what I did, or you can change it if you want to. The section 1 heading, leave it blank. Section 1 text is where we put in this script, which does as defined by next door neighborhoods. Then everything else, we're going to leave blank and delete it. So I'll go back to Command and show you what I'm talking about. So the header image, I can change it if I want, but that's what's here. That's the header image. The section 1 heading is blank. It doesn't have a star, it's not required. Section 1 text is required. And we put in that script right here, which gives us that right there. Sorry there, I'm not worried about it. Then section 1 image, I deleted it. Section 2 heading, nothing. Section 2 text, nothing. Section 2 image, putting all this stuff. Then at the end, I always put for more information on other Sanford homes, contact us today. I always put that in the footer text just to say, hey, want more information on whatever city, contact us, because I know those aren't the only neighborhoods in Sanford. Now, go back to our agent site. So let me do this real fast. All right, so in the chat, I am now going to put the, so give me a second, I'm putting that template. There it is. Give me 1 1 second there. There we go. Of course, nothing wants to go like you want it to do. Neighborhood. Okay, I just sent it's nothing more than a text file. If you look in the chat room, you should be able to download that template. Did anyone confirm that they see it? Okay, that's excellent. Just thumbs up, nod. I seen Jen shaking her head. So I lost you, Marcia. Where'd you go? There she is. Oh, you falling asleep on me, baby doll? What's going on with that? I see how you are. I see how you are. All right, so now we're going to do, you see, we'll do the next one we're going to do is Keller Mortgage. So I'm going to pull that up. So like I said, this is something you actually, this was a script that was given to us by Keller Mortgage. Again, all this is based off of the company profile. Because if you look, when I click on configure widgets, look what widget shows up. Company profile. Let's see. Give me a second. I want to. Sure. I'm making sure everything's in there because what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share. Okay, cool. I want to make sure it was all there. All right. I need everyone to go to, make sure your command is open right now, and then let me know, thumbs up, or say yes, whatever. Let me know once your command is open and you are in Designs. So I need you to go to Designs. This one will be much easier because this is going to be purely copy and paste for you. Everybody good? Everybody ready? If you want, unmute yourself. If you're not ready, unmute yourself and let me know, because I don't want to start and have someone say, hold on, hold on, hold on. We're all good? Excellent. All right, so now that you are here, even if you don't have anything, click Agent Site. Sure, you like, just click that. Even if you don't have any design templates right now, don't worry about it. If your site is up and running, you should have About Us or About Me and Contact Us, so you at least have those three. Click on the plus. Oh, they're not going to let us do it anymore. Good God, they removed it again. I apologize. It was up there this morning. They were supposed to be putting it back in. My sincerest apologies. Let's go back to consumer. Ouch. I have way too many pages. Create a new site. On my agent site. And then click Create Page. Up top, up there where they have all the garbage, go ahead and type in Keller Mortgage.
I think I got lost because I was still in command when you said go back to consumer.
You know where consumer is? Click
No, I need, where is it?
click the red square up top.
Okay.
Tells you what all the names are.
I'm actually lost too.
Are you in command?
Yeah, I'm on
Okay,
command.
if you're in command, if
An
you're
agent
anywhere,
site.
you see the red square. If you hit consumer,
I don't have consumer. Am I,
who doesn't?
Yeah, I'm not even there.
this is Jen. I don't have consumer. Let me open yours
What
up
is
a
it?
little bit.
What do you have at the
Insights.
bottom? What does it say?
Mine says listings at the bottom.
Do you have insights?
Nope. Let me move your little thing. Hold on.
Yeah, or say is your what is your zoom? Your zoom may be too big.
No, I don't have insights either.
check your zoom.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, you got
gotcha.
to scroll down to them.
Oh, Chuck, you're
believe me,
like, I need like
You
101.
are nowhere near the first person. I don't have it. You do. You just got to scroll to it.
Okay,
You'd
but
be surprised. I screamed at support to find out that's all it was at one time.
just user error. Okay, so listings is the bottom thing that I have.
I don't see that.
You know what? Do this. You see the 3 dots at the top of Chrome? Click them, then change your zoom down to like, if probably at 100%, change it to 80.
Okay, hold on.
If nothing else, it makes the whole screen a little, gives you more of the, like you're zooming out.
Aha, okay, awesome. I'm here, I found it.
Yeah, I have found, no matter what computer I'm on, and I'm in the habit, especially if I have to work on a laptop a lot, change the zoom on every one of your browsers to a default of 80 or 90. You'd be surprised, especially with all these sites nowadays, you're missing so much because you don't see it, because
Yeah.
your zoom is at 100. You're like, oh, I want to see it. Well, if you're blind, they have to put it off screen. And as someone who is blind, anyway, so you're at consumer.
Okay.
Click the button that says create a new site. And then it's going to be one for, and then when it says, where would you like your page displayed? We're going to display this as part of our agent site. So is everybody with me?
Yep.
As soon as you click that, you can click on create page. Okay.
Chuck, because I'm following as you go, you said once we click on create a new site, choose where it says, where would you like your page to be displayed?
Yep, just click on all my, just click the top one. There's only 2 selections.
Okay, got you.
There's only 2 places to select.
Okay.
And I'll tell you right now, if you ever get time and you want to play with it, and I'm saying this because this is actually what I had to do to learn command. If you ever click on my agent, matter of fact, you know what, just everybody watch for a second. I just want to show you. If I click on, I want to do as a standalone page, okay? When I click on create page, this is what I want you to see. Look over here at the widgets that are available. Agent branding, branded header, you know, the lead form, legal footer, listing, kind of like when you make a landing page for a listing, market snap, local. So you see all this here. But that's different than if we come over here and create for the agent site, the widgets are less. There's the team, agent profile, contact form, testimonial carousel, testimonial list, company profile, testimonial capture form, and download my app. Which is funny because I don't want the testimonial capture form on my website. I want that separate. What you're going to do is go up in the upper left-hand corner where they always put all the garbage. Highlight it all, and then put in there Keller Mortgage. I'm putting 2 because I've already got Keller Mortgage. So be good?
Hold on. Slow.
So go up here and change the name to Keller Mortgage. I only put the 2. I've already got a page, so I need to make sure when I go and
Oh.
delete one, I delete the proper one.
Okay, hold on.
So we all good?
No.
Go up there, clear it, make it Keller Mortgage. Next step, company profile that on the right-hand side, drag it over.
Just drag it in the middle.
Yep, just drag it over there.
Okay.
You remember the neighborhood page that I was showing y'all earlier? Remember I was saying with this is the city and here's the neighborhoods? Or when I showed you my market video, the page with my videos? If you look, this page is it right here. This is that page. All I did was take what they gave us, the widget, and modified it. So from here, you're going to click on configure widgets. Do you see where that is?
Yep.
So when you've got, all I need is that one widget. That's all I need you to do. It's that simple. Then you're going to click on configure widgets. You're going to go up to company profile. When you are there, let me know.
I'm sorry, where's the, okay, the widget and then click on the widget. What do we click?
So which one?
Uh,
So we put company profile over here.
I got that.
Okay. And that's all you need to do. Then you click on configure widgets at the bottom on the right-hand side. See it right here? It says configure widgets.
I don't see that widget.
Then you might want to scroll down.
Yeah, I'm on a, let's see here.
It's not a
On the
widget.
right hand, oh, okay, I see it now. Okay.
Not a widget. You need to go down to configure widgets. Then once you click that, it's going to show you the widgets that you must configure. If you do not see the check mark with a solid green, basically, it needs to be configured. That's kind of your little cheat sheet for today. Click it.
Let me make this bigger. Hold on. Where?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so you are here at this stage right here, okay?
Yep. Yep.
All right, so I need you to stay there. Don't freak out because I'm going back to show you what needs to be cleared. I can tell you right now, go ahead and put Keller Mortgage in there also.
For the headline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I'm going to copy over the script for you to copy into your respective areas. So that's what
Okay,
so you don't
so,
have to type anything. It's a copy and paste. That's how I'm going to make it copy and paste.
so after we hit configure widget, do we hit done?
Nope. Nope.
Okay,
You typed in Keller Mortgage, right?
yes.
Okay. You see the next part that says intro text.
Yep.
I'm going to copy all of this and I'm going to put it in the chat. So be ready. This is what's going to go into your intro text. Where's my chat? I got so many things open. I'm like, where is the chat? I don't need that. Close that. No, don't save. Trying to close things I don't need open just to get the hell out of the way. All right, where's my chat? Chat. Shrink stuff. Interesting. The chat's not opening up. Of course, it has to be the smallest damn thing on the. All right. Whoops. No. Don't maximize, you bastard. Well, when you drag it up, all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, you just want me to do it.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Ready? Oh, wow.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. I just want to make sure it's all in there, so give me a second. It looks like it's not. That's why I'm looking. It is not. It cannot be the whole thing. It cannot be it. Give me 2 seconds. Just one quick.
Okay.
Do you guys see the intro text? It's not the same as what he has on his screen, right?
Right. We're going to, I think we're going to replace that with whatever he's sending us now,
Gotcha.
I think. Don't ask me.
What I'm thinking I may do is do a text file, another text file for you guys. This is a big script, so that's why I'm looking at it going, it cannot be everything. That can't be everything because it looks like it's missing something. So that's why I'm looking. That, yeah. That. You know what? Let me do this. Worst comes to worst. Notepad. Yes, just open the freaking thing. So I'm just gonna put it on my desktop, call it intro. Okay, that makes it easy. Intro. At least I know where it's at for once. All right, there's the intro. Did everyone see it in the chat?
So just download it and then copy.
Yeah, well, it's just a text file. So open it up, copy it, and put it into where it says intro text in your for your page.
Okay.
I don't see the chat though.
You
Oh,
may
wow.
have to minimize something. That's what I had to do. Is I had to keep changing the size of the whole box.
Mm.
Okay.
Where is the chat though?
I
Is that
can't tell you where it is on your computer.
somewhere on the computer?
Yep, it's somewhere on there. If you look on the bottom, you should have a way to, it should have like a little flashing something saying it's chat. On the bottom of your screen. Yeah, the bottom.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom already, but I don't see it.
You put your mouse all the way to the bottom. Do you see anything like leave the meeting or anything like that? Or raise hand or something?
Yeah, somehow I don't see. It goes nowhere at the bottom. Let me try again. I wonder. I think I'm on 2 different computers. On the other one, I did see that. See here. Right. Do I need to shrink it?
All right, while you're looking for your chat, we'll know where it is. For everyone else, you've got the intro text copied into the intro text box in your page, correct? So you
Yeah.
opened up, I sent you an intro.txt. It's a text file. You take that text and you copy all of that and you simply put it in the box that says intro text. The next thing you're going to see on your widget will be the header image. You can just leave it as it is if you want, or if you want to put another image in there, that's your call. I was like, I'll just stick with that for now. It's fine. Next one says section 1 heading. I don't need it. You don't need a heading.
Just delete. Just delete.
Nope. Shouldn't be anything in there.
Oh, mine? Oh, hold on. Mine says
It
section
says
1
get your
heading.
heading, but there's nothing in there. It says 030 because there's nothing in there.
Okay.
Now the next thing I'm sending you. Uh-oh, someone's calling. It's the commissioner on the back phone. The next file that I'm sending you right now is the section 1 text.
Okay, Chuck, I have a question.
Sure.
The intro that you just sent, right?
Mhm.
I saved it and I copied it, but like that's a link, right?
That's text. That's HTML code. You need to copy it. You need to put it in there, and then need to do what I tell you to do next.
Okay.
I don't need anybody clicking save. I don't want you doing anything. If I don't say click save, you don't click save. I'm literally going this slow, so everyone is with me. Don't click save.
Okay.
But the funny thing is, if you did click save, if I can say it, if you did click save and apply, you would have this right here, the Keller Mortgage part. So all I did now was see the little section 1 text that I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
In the chat. If you look in the chat, I sent you another one.
Okay.
It's small. Put that in there in the section 1 text. All that is this little part right here.
Okay.
Now, this is where I believe, if I remember correctly, where it says section 1 image, you're going to have to delete the image that's there. There's like a placeholder. Delete it.
Just hit the trash can.
Yep, hit the trash can. It removes it.
Okay.
And the same thing with section 2 image.
I think you're going a bit too fast. Okay, so section 1.
Go
Wait.
section 1 text. Once you have that, everything else you're making sure it's clear.
Okay. So
So if there's a
everything.
picture. I don't have it on mine, but you would have it on yours. It'd be a little trash can. Take away the picture. Scroll down here. What's this section 2 image? Take away the picture.
You said put it in section 1. In section 1, text.
I labeled if you look, I labeled it where it goes. There's the intro text and the section 1 text.
Okay, Chuck, I found the chat on the other screen. So bunch of stuff try to copy the stuff from HTTPS. There are lots of stuff here. So, and then all the way to where?
Do what now?
Okay, actually, hold on. Okay, let's see if I can.
I gave you the text.
Yeah, I got that. That's the link, right? The HTTP link, right? The whole. Is that?
Not. Did you use the file that I gave you?
Well, that's on the right hand side. I'm looking.
The very first thing that I gave you when I tried to text it to you, and it was too big. I tried to send it through the chat. It was too big to go in there. You don't need any of that.
Okay.
You didn't need any of that. So the only thing that needs to be in your intro text is what I sent to you, that file I sent you. I sent you a file called intro.txt. It's a 4-bit file. It's a notepad. I sent it through you to the chat. You shouldn't have to use the part.
The notepads.
I sent you the file.
But where did you send it to?
It's in the chat. I need everyone to stay on the same page.
A bunch of, okay, on that chat.
On the chat, there were 2 files I sent.
Okay.
Because originally I tried to copy and paste the entire
Oh,
code. The entire
okay.
code was way too big for the group chat. So that's when I said, you know what, let me send it to you. Because yes, there are links in the code. But then again, that's how the calculator is going to work.
Okay.
I sent you a file.
Okay. I think
PRO.
I have to download it, right? I have to download it first, right?
Right. Or open it up.
Okay.
You open it up, it's nothing more than a text file. You copy those entire contents of that first file I sent you, and you put it into intro text in the widget.
Okay.
Now we're going to scroll down. Once we've got that, there's the trash can that you see in the other section images. I left the image in there. Then the second file I sent you was essentially that right there. And that's the one that I sent you that says section1 text.txt. So it goes into the section 1 text. For everyone else, go down, make sure the section 1 image has been cleared. Section 2 image has been cleared. Go down to the footer text and heading.
So just delete those, right?
Yep. Delete them. Make sure they're clear. There's nothing in there. And if you've got those two text files already copy and pasted, if you want to check to make sure you've got everything, go ahead and click save and apply. It won't hurt anything. Just click it. If you do, you should see this at the bottom. You should see the Keller Mortgage.
Once we clear everything, let me see.
So when you've cleared the pictures, you've cleared the footer heading, you've cleared the footer text. You click on save and apply. It's going to look just like mine. It's going to look just like that. And at the bottom, it's going to say, note, this calculator is just an estimate. Contact Keller Williams for full and accurate mortgage assessment.
Footer text should be clear footer text too?
That, yep. That's why I have mine up for you to see. Nothing here at all. None of this that have anything.
What about where it says section 2 text? Leave that or clear it?
Then there's south of the section 1 text. Everything after that needs to be clear.
You say after section 2? Or after section 1?
Show you how long it takes to do these.
I think I'm good.
Intro text.
Yay!
There.
Okay, so I see the Keller Williams mortgage.
I'm actually doing it at the same time y'all are. Close. Close. All right. It didn't take long, did it?
No.
Once you've done it a couple times, you will get. I'm not trying to show off. I'm trying to show you. It's not difficult to do.
Oh,
Once
then
you've
do
done
we,
that and you click save and apply.
okay,
Now just to let you see the little arrow up here? if you were to click that, I want you to notice now that little circle is green, which means you have configured the widget. Okay, remember before the circle, it was a white, kind of a white site circle with the arrow in it. Now the circle is green.
I don't have a circle.
Do I?
If you go up here where it says company profile,
Okay.
you click that, then you should see company profile.
Okay.
Anyway, so you've done that. So you're good with that. All right. Once, is everyone at this point? We've already done save and apply.
Yes.
We're good.
I lost. That's okay. I'll go back to your video. And then,
Now we're done. We've configured it, right?
Yes.
Go up and click save changes.
Hit done and then save changes, or save changes and done?
You don't even have to hit done, to be honest with you.
Okay.
That's purely up to you. I am a creature of habit because I did programming before. I always hit done.
Okay.
You really don't have to. It's just more of my habit. Once you click on Save Changes, it asks you, would you like to publish this as an agent site, make it visible to others? You're going to click, yeah, that's what we built it for, right?
Yes.
Now, I want you to notice, it takes you from where we were to agent site pages. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the one I just made, which was Mortgage 2. Remember, I told you I was naming it different because I already have Keller Mortgage. But yours says Keller Mortgage. If you notice right here, it's not an active subpage yet. You've built the page. Now you have to add it to the website. Okay, so we ready to do that?
Yep.
So everyone, see where it says Site and App Settings.
No, hold on. It's too small. I'll wear my glasses next time. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, site and app settings. Gotcha.
Not only did I get glasses, but I got the blue light blocking glasses so I can work on computer.
Oh my gosh. This is what over 40 does to you, I tell
They're
you.
like, I'll tell you what, anyone that gets headaches like I do from the computer light, these things are a miracle. I can't believe how well they actually protect you from getting a headache. So go to Site, App Settings.
Yep.
Click it. Okay. No, your images are going to be different from mine, so don't start with mine. Doesn't look like that. That's because this is my site, not yours. Everyone see where it says Site Pages? You good?
Yep.
Click on Site Pages. Now, on the left-hand side, it shows you all the, if you want to say, the pages that are active on your website. So you're saying, well, I want to add that Keller Mortgage page, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Click on your button down there. It says Add Page. When you click it, it says, what page do you want to add? Your Keller Mortgage should be the one you see there. So if I click that and say Continue, and then it's asking me, what is the page's name? For you guys, put Keller Mortgage. I'm putting 2 because I already have, because I'm going to go back and delete this. But put Keller Mortgage.
Mine has like a little button to select Keller Mortgage. When I put Add Page.
When you click Add Page, you have to click it and click Continue.
I did, and click Keller Mortgage and then continue?
Yep. Then it takes you to where you actually have to name the page.
Oh, gotcha.
This page title is what the customer sees up here. Like if they go to my page and they go to, where the hell is it? Keller Mortgage. That's what they're going to see, Keller Mortgage. I want them to see that. And when the site is doing everything else too, this will change from my name to Keller Mortgage. So that's why I want that URL slug. If you're going to do Keller Mortgage, do it KELR hyphen. I don't want all that other garbage. There cannot be any spaces there. So Keller Mortgage.
Hold on.
Because if you look up here, Keller Mortgage. You can't, I want a space between Keller and Mortgage. And the way to do that is with the dash.
Okay.
Then under your SEO description, Keller Mortgage application, mortgage calculator, put whatever you want. You can, if you, you know, I would highly recommend putting in here mortgage calculator. That's one of my SEO descriptions. If somebody's searching for a mortgage calculator and you have one on your site, which you do, it will show up in search results. People are always looking for mortgage calculators. Then you can put, you know, zero lending fees, or, you know, zero origination fees, or, you know, whatever you, anything you want to do to describe the Keller Mortgage site.
Do you put a comma or what do you put after mortgage calculator?
I just hit enter. Sometimes
Enter.
generally you can put a comma. Yeah, you can go like this and put whatever you want to put. Once you've done all that, then you click save the page changes. I'm not going to save this one, so. Like I said, I already have one. Once you've saved the page, you will see it down here. It's Keller Mortgage. That's where yours is going to be. Yours may be up here because you don't have the 500,000 pages. But wherever the last, most recent page that you added, by default, will always be at the bottom. If you want to arrange the order, grab the 6 dots, and drag it around wherever you want it. And make sure it says settings were updated successfully. So what I want you to do is to make sure you've named it. You have whatever it is that you want as far as your slug and your SEO description. Even if it's still down at the bottom, you want to click Save Page Changes so that you're sure the site is active. Then drag it wherever it is you want to drag it. And once you've dragged it and dropped it, it should come up again saying it was saved successfully. All right, Jen, I'm trying to figure out what is behind you.
Oh, do I have a thing on? What do I have on?
That's on there.
Oh, it's Boxy Park in Lake Nona.
Okay. I'm sitting there going,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going, I recognize it and I can't think what it is right now. It's driving me insane.
Yeah, we're wishing it was open right now.
Sorry, I'm sorry, everyone. I was driving me insane. I was like, what is this, trailer park? What's going on? But that's how you add Keller Mortgage.
Awesome. That was easy. Thank you.
Now, here's my market calls. Let's see, go back to designs. So you can only see, nothing else you can see. So remember that company profile, when we added it and we chose company profile for the widget that we configured.
Mm-hmm.
Does this not look familiar? All I did was change what I put. Look, configure company profile. The same widget you just used for Keller Mortgage, I use for this. And then I have my header. I actually use the headings because one of them is for Market Minute. And then the next is for the Orlando Housing Market Report. But instead of actual text, I put the embed codes for the videos. It shows a video.
cool.
So you can do that with your own videos that you create. Because I know they have a way to add videos. Problem is it adds one video. And it's great for like the Matterport videos and things like that. What it's not good is like for this, because I update it, like tomorrow I'll update this. This is Deltona, tomorrow it'll be the land or something. This will be updated when they come out with July's numbers in August. However, if I'm updating this on a regular basis and then this gets updated, I get a lot of, I don't have tons of subscribers. I don't want the subscribers. I want people that want to buy and sell houses. I'm not looking for subscriptions. I'm not a newspaper. But if nothing else, you now have the Keller Mortgage. I gave you this, I sent you the script for the neighborhoods. That one's complex. That's why I was kind of apprehensive about what people had asked. It wasn't the easiest to do. This one here with the great schools. If I go to agent site, school rating reports. Anybody want to take a guess what widget this is?
Company profile.
Did I tell you you could? All it
So
is.
how do you learn how to do that intro text?
The intro text is the actual widget. That's the widget. So if you go to greatschools.com, give me a second to see if we can. Yeah, whatever. I try to remember where it's at, so give me a second. Give me a second. It's because it tells you if you want a widget. Great schools. This is Orlando. Whatever. I remember where it was now. It was like if you want to put it on your embed it in your website or something. That's what I was looking for. Great. Now suddenly I just drew a blank where I got it from. I'll have to look for it again, but yeah, it's all it is a widget.
Okay.
Actually, just do this. Right, now. Parenting. You know what? All else fails. Hey.
Right there. Okay, that's cool.
You choose the address, you choose the size. So if you go to greatschools.org/widget. So what is the zip down there, Jen?
32827.
27, right?
Yep.
27. And I'm just going to put my email for now. Just to show you how, I mean, this is. You do that. And if you notice the preview map, then I say get the code. There's the code.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
They give you, that's what I'm saying. They give you.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff that you're seeing on my pages is hunt and peck, whatever, but they give you this.
Okay.
You take this, put it in the intro text, go back here, delete everything, clear it all out. Right here, where where it's the section 1 text and it's required, You know how I got around making it blank? Because remember, if you try to delete it and make it absolutely deleted, and you try to save it, when you do save and apply, it's going to tell you it needs something in section 1 text. Here's your cheat. Just hit the space bar.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. Space bar is a character. Space is a character. It needs at least one character. That's the reason you see the star, but nothing in there. Hit space bar.
Okay.
And it's gone.
Chuck,
Yeah.
sorry. I am on the Google website in grade school, the widget part. So after you enter the zip code, right? Do you need to put anything in width or height or?
So right here, I would leave it at 640 by 500 right now.
Okay. And then
I think I experimented with it being larger and it just distorted it too much. I'm like, you know what? That's good enough. Until we get a little bit better, or until we get a little more control. Because to be honest with you, I would like to have the great schools on one side and maybe kind of the park, just kind of get an idea, like calendars and things of that nature next to it. At one time when we first started doing it, I had a local calendar. So all the events that show up on Facebook about all the local events that show up, I had it feeded into my website. So I had a calendar that was updated by Facebook. I didn't have to update it at all. And then on the other side, I had like the school events and things like that. So I'd eventually like to be able to do that, but that's not going to be anytime soon. So here's the easiest thing. Unless you know how to do code, just leave it. Take what they give you and copy and paste. That's what I did. That's all I did. Copy and paste. Like I said, if nothing else, they can go through. They can look. They can do whatever. They can search. They can search anywhere they want. But I gave them a map. Let them search. They can clear whatever they don't want.
Can you do 2 zip codes or no?
What's that?
Can you do 2 zip codes or no?
I'm sure you could. Yeah, if I wanted to do more than one, you think I have somewhere I could put another text? Maybe a 3rd zip code too?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to. Got the widget code, right? Yep. Get the widget code. See, I got space. Did I do it? Oh, that's right, because I can't. It's on my site. It's working.
No.
And I forgot I can't. I better not do that. No. But what I would do is actually go in and update it and all that. But yeah, I don't see why you can't.
Okay.
But I'm only doing the one. I only chose to do the one. Let's see what was another one. Yes, I want to delete it. I like to keep it clean. Mortgage calculator. Let's see. You got that. This is what I'm trying to. I've got some in. I'm going. What the hell was this? I know what widget it was. Just the one. Yeah, this is the one I didn't finish yet. Oh, that's good. Another one I can delete. More the better. The consumer app. If that's something that's available to you as one of the widgets, download my app. So it's not like you really need any help with that. Yep. But if nothing else, you now have Keller Mortgage. You now have the great schools. So you have an idea on how to go through and add these sites, these pages. It's not rocket science. I'm not that smart, trust me. Y'all give me way too much credit. I just know who to steal from. I'll be honest. But it's, it's not really that bad. And once you start doing, you see how fast I went through the Keller Mortgage? when y'all were doing it too. Once you start doing these sites and once you start building them, realize a lot of it is just knowing what to put where. Then it's repetition. A lot of
Okay.
it will come second nature. You'll get so fast at it. I'm gonna have to ask you to slow down.
Okay, Chuck. So just to go back to how to create or the widget
Which one?
for great schools. I go back to
You go to the greatschools.com/widget.
and I just follow the steps.
You follow the steps. Once they're gonna ask you where are you going to advertise this. The reason they're doing that is they will actually check to see if you are, you're not doing anything malicious, essentially what they're doing. And then they give you the code. Then you click on get the code or grab the code. I forgot what the wording was. What was the wording? Get widget code. And that copies the code into your, you get that code, you copy and paste it into your widget, save and apply, and then you're still going to have to go back to the site and app settings to add the page to your site. So remember, every time you create a new page for your agent site, every page that you add, you have to go back to the site and app settings and add the page so that it goes active on your site. So remember what I said when we named it, then we gave it the slug with a little dash in it. When I said market videos, then I said market dash videos on that one. When you did the Keller Mortgage, the slug was Keller dash mortgage. Then you put whatever SEO description you want. That is how you add the page. Because remember I said you click add page, it asks you what page you want to add. Do these one at a time until you get comfortable with it. And if it's new to you as far as adding, do one at a time. Don't try to add the great schools and this and this, that. Don't overdo it because you'll start confusing yourself. But do the great schools. Then do the Keller Mortgage. And if you have a video, and that's what I'm saying, I highly recommend anyone that does videos to use the put videos on your site. The reason I did the videos on our site and made sure I added the Orlando Market Pulse is because of the fact that when people search for it, my site comes up. You've seen how many videos I've done of those Today's Market Minute. I've done a lot, 500 plus videos just of that alone. Guess what? That shows up on the search engine. When people want to know about the Market Minute, I show up because I've done almost 600 of them. So Google recognizes the consistency of me doing them. Except when I was sick, but we're not going to talk about that.
When you go to your website, do you have to log in to see it, or on the Keller's page, or anyone should be able to go in and...
No one has to log in to see any of those pages.
Okay, because I went on my website.
They have to log in if they want to save something.
The reason why I asked is I went to my website after adding the Keller Mortgage page and I didn't see it.
What, did you add it?
I did.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You want to share it with us and show us?
Sure.
That didn't sound too confident. Anyone else hear that? Sure.
Okay. Somehow I accidentally created 2 Keller Mortgage pages, but one says Keller Mortgage and one says new page.
The one with new page.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, sorry.
Go back in command.
Yeah, you can. Give me a second. All right. Whose screen have I got right now? Marsha, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marsha. Okay. Go to your agent site real quick.
Where?
It says see your configured agent site here. Right in the
here?
middle of the page.
Agent site page?
To see your configured agent site here. HTTP.
Oh, right here?
Yep. Look it. Go to the drop down. Click the drop down. I see Keller Mortgage right there.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be like in the middle. Got you.
Well, if you want it in the middle, move it to the middle. Go back to agent sites. Go back to command. Next tab over.
It's up here.
Go to site and app settings. Go to site pages. It's the last tab. You may have to move us. There you go. Move it. Drag it and move it up. Grab the 6 dots next to it. Drag it up. Nope, you gotta grab the 6 dots. That's only 3.
Oh.
We're gonna have to work on our math around here, people. We're real. If you want, I wouldn't put it up top.
Oh.
Oh, your information needs to be up top. 6 dots.
Oh.
There you go. Put it there. See how
Okay.
settings were updated? Now go back to your website. Go back to the tab with your website. Refresh the page. Now go to the drop down. Bada bing, bada boom.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, what was the next one?
Okay, so on my website,
All right, Jen, you're going to share now?
Let me stop sharing.
how do I share? Go to the top,
Should be at the bottom, I think.
bottom.
I think. I don't know.
It's at the bottom where you find your chat and mute button.
Oh,
And
share screen, gotcha, right there, where it says.
Should be a
page.
green button if I remember correctly, but I don't. What do I know? Very little and more of it.
Okay, can you see my page?
So I see Keller Mortgage and new page. Okay.
Yeah, so how do I delete this one?
Go to agent site pages real fast.
Right here?
Okay. I just want to make. Everyone look in there. No, don't scroll. Stop. Don't move. Don't touch.
Don't move.
Can everyone see where it says Keller Mortgage and then you look over to the right and the eye is kind of highlighted? Just hover over the eye. You see how that's highlighted so it's green? That means it's active. It is an active site. It's an active page. Now let's go back to site and app settings. Site pages. Scroll down. Click on new page. Just click on it for a second.
When I go to the actual website, it says all the stuff for Keller Mortgage, but
What the new page does?
yeah,
Get rid of it.
just
3
hit
dots.
delete.
Nope, hit 3 dots. Now delete.
Hold on, I gotta move you over.
Okay,
Okay,
that's the
delete.
story of my life.
And then click, where do I click to confirm?
Right there where it said to.
Oh, it's gone. Okay, cool.
Now go back to agent site pages.
Okay.
Click on your site.
Where?
On your site. There you go. You just want to make sure it's where you want.
Yeah, now it's gone. Okay, perfect, because it did have new page. Okay, cool.
Now, recommendation. Change it from Keller Williams Orlando Lake Nona to your name.
Oh, right here?
Well, I'm just saying, Doug, yeah.
Okay,
If you don't have a team name, you are a team.
okay.
The reason I'm saying that is it looks like it's the, because of the fact the way you have it worded. I'm going, wow, this must be the Lake Nona offices website.
how do you do that?
It's in your marketing profile.
Okay.
You know how to go to your marketing profile?
No.
Back to command.
Okay.
Click on your the drop down for settings.
Right here?
On your name. Settings. Left-hand side. Command settings. Or connect settings, I'm sorry. Marketing profile. Scroll down. See the team? Don't put real estate, put homes.
Okay.
Or yeah, put homes. It's up in the home team. All right, go ahead. Scroll all the way down and save it.
Oops.
Save.
Save. Okay.
Okay. Now go back to over to your site.
Where do I go back to? Right here?
Right there.
Just
Refresh.
refresh. Oh, nice. Perfect.
I am going to do that. Let me try that.
It's a lot easier to make the changes than a lot of people think. It is a lot easier. It's going to take, you're going to have to go into the site and app settings and rename the
Okay.
page. It's going to take a second for everything to go through. Don't worry.
Settings. Connect settings. Marketing profile.
Well, that's made there where you're going to change that. Now you have to go to the consumer. Because remember, that's in the page settings. Go to consumer. Agent site pages. Because basically where it says about me or about us, you're going to have to change it. We'll change it.
Click on over here.
Go to designs.
Oops. Where?
Go to designs.
Where's that?
Stuff.
Red square. Click the red square up top.
Here?
Click that. Where it says
Oh.
there you go. So yours will probably company profile. Click that.
Hold on.
That's all right.
Okay.
You clicked it. Just takes a second. Configure widgets. Go down to the bottom where it says configure.
Oh, okay.
Gee, what a shot. Click it.
Okay.
Headline. What's the name of the team?
Oops.
Save and apply.
Oh,
Okay.
Cancel.
save and apply.
See what we just did.
There we go. Now save changes.
Okay, so save and apply. Gotcha.
It's more steps to it. We're not done yet.
Okay.
Now, if you look, you see where it says company profile. It's not
Yeah.
active right now.
It's what?
It's not active. Look at it. The
Oh,
eye.
okay.
See, it's not active subpage. Let's see. Do me a favor and click on the About Me. Actually, we may have to go to designs to see it. No, that's going to be deleting it.
How do I do it?
Go back to designs. Agent site. Get company profile, contact us, agent profile.
Top.
Just click agent profile real quick. All right, go back. Upper, there you go. No, we're not making any changes. Contact us, we know company profile. Click on the company profile, which should be the one we just did. I just want to make sure. Okay, go back. There's something missing. That's what I'm looking for. Sorry.
Okay.
So agent profile, contact us. These are all agent sites, right? Nope. Okay. Go to consumer. least you know what consumer is.
I know, I'm getting faster.
Site and app settings,
Okay.
site pages,
Site pages, okay.
add page, company profile, continue.
Okay.
What's the page title?
Oops.
All right.
Okay.
What's the URL slug? Hyphen. That's fine.
Or can we just do, okay.
Whatever you want. I mean, you can do my market is awesome. Who cares? But when you, instead of a space, you have to put the dash. That's all.
Okay.
Description. You want to put anything? You can leave
Not
it
right now.
Leave it for now. Go ahead and hit save pages changes for now.
Okay.
Okay. Now see the 3 dots up to Keller Williams Realty, Orlando, Lake Nona.
Mm-hmm.
Delete. Confirm. Take Jen. We just went over the 6 dots. I swear.
I tried to do it in the middle.
Sure. See how it's saved? Now go back to your website.
Okay, hit save right here or no?
Oh, it already saved it.
So now where do I go?
Now go back up to your tab with your website. Refresh.
Perfect. Yay, thank you.
How easy that was?
Yep.
Like I said, the only thing is once you create the new page, it's not active yet. You have to go to the site and app settings and put it in. And in this particular case, we not only had to put your new page in, we had to take the old page out.
Yeah.
So, and they do that intentionally so you don't erase something you didn't mean to.
Yeah, that's good.
But look at that, you've got the Keller Mortgage. I didn't see the great homes on there yet, but I'm sure it's going to be added soon.
Yeah. Where did I go? I'm sorry.
And then I showed you as far as the company profile is the widget that you'll learn to play with and get a whole lot of things in, embedding and videos, things of that nature.
Awesome. This is super helpful.
But like I said, people asked about adding a couple of pages. And like I said, you don't need tons of, you don't want to have too much on your site, but you don't want your site being so boring that no one goes to it.
Yeah.
So you now have, once you did you put the Keller Mortgage on? Yeah.
I put Keller Mortgage on. I need to add the great schools because I want to see if I can do 32827 and 32832 on the same page.
Yeah, if they'll let you do that. But still,
It won't.
at it now. If they won't, don't worry about it. Pick one.
Okay.
They can always go back into that Great Schools widget and change to whatever they want. But
Yeah.
now, if you make sure in the SEO description, you put Great Schools, .com widget or search. When someone's looking for something to search for Great Schools, there's a possibility your site's going to pop up now because it's in there.
Mm-hmm.
The same reason I put the Keller Mortgage. Someone's looking for Keller Mortgage or information about it, it's on your site, you do show up in the search results. To me, it makes perfect sense. Like I said, not everyone has to do the 5,000, you don't need to have the 60,000 pages that I do. Although I will tell you another one, if I had to tell you which widget it is, we're gonna have to have a real long conversation. This is a blog that comes from Homekeeper. Homekeeper is something that Keller Williams agents get for free. It's HOMEKEEPR.com. But they come out with blog articles on a consistent basis. But literally, if let's say you want to look for information that you want to share with your social media. Say, for example, this one was from today. Talks about new smart home devices that'll change your life. Dun, dun, dun. So I click on that link. You notice how it's branded to me. Everything it's all branded to me. But I can go through it. If I want to, I can share it on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. They make it so that I can still share it. And it's all linked to me and tied to me. It's a nice little article or whatever, but still, there it is, Homekeeper. You get this for free. All Keller Williams agents do. Any agent that's not utilizing, if they give it to us or it's part of our relationship with other businesses, wouldn't we be foolish not to use it? Instead of paying all these companies out there all this money, here we go. To me, I think it's a nice little article. It's, it's goes through, it's pretty in. It talks about, takes you to my website. It lets you send an email to me. It'll generate a phone call to me as my license number. I mean,
Does it auto post to your website when they get a new?
I don't have to do anything.
Oh, can we do that next Monday? Can I put in my request now?
Well, let's see. Where's it at?
I learned a lot today, Chuck. Great.
Hey, got me thinking, where's it at? What's
That's
it called?
very helpful. I'll try. I can get everything on it.
It's called a blog, right? If I remember correctly.
This video, will I be able to go back tonight anytime? Oh,
I will post it on the Facebook pages for everyone.
okay, very good. Thank you.
I have to because I'm going to add the grade schools. I haven't set that one up yet.
But if I remember correctly, and I'm trying to remember exactly, when you go to the homekeeper.com.
Okay, so you have the Homekeeper.
You do too.
Okay.
You may not have set yours up yet, but you have a free account through Keller Williams. Keller Williams agents get Homekeeper Pro. I have an app that I share with my buyers and sellers. Do you have a list of preferred vendors?
No.
I have mine on that. They can contact them through the app. They don't need to ask me. Here's the app. Here's my electricians I use. Here's the plumbers I use. Here's the whatever I use. That's what all this right here was, says Find a Pro. So they want to know, what do you want to know? What are you looking for?
So when
I have somebody, let's say each of you are electricians, and I've done business with you in the past.
Mhm.
I send you an invitation saying I want to add you to my app so that when people ask me for an electrician, I can refer them to the app where you're at. I will have your name, your contact information, if you have a website, which basically just goes through and provides your contact information as a preferred vendor. So instead of having to hand them a Word document or something else, they have an app, which if I add another electrician, it's automatically updated. And they get the blog. Everything's updated for them to the minute. So they can contact or text or email the air conditioning specialist that they got from me without ever having actually asked me for an air conditioning specialist, because the app says these are Chuck's air conditioner people.
Okay, so how do you add your preferred electrician to your page?
Let me see if I get logged in here. It's been a while. Please log in. Thank God for the, is that the right one? Okay. So if I want to add a vendor, I click add a vendor. What's the category? So let's just say, I'll just say electrician. I put the company name, which is required. It's best to have a contact name. Call John at ABC Electric. You definitely want to give them a phone number. Email is optional, but the more information you give them, the more informed decision they make. I submit that to them. I just submit that as a new vendor. If you're the vendor, you're going to get contacted, essentially asking you to claim that information I put on there is accurate. Doesn't cost your vendors anything.
So you put the vendor information in, and once you put it in, you send it to
I said,
your,
I'm just commitment to HomeKeeper. That's it.
okay,
they
you
will-
just set them up on HomeKeeper.
Right, then I'm adding them to my list. Now,
Okay.
HomeKeeper will reach out to them. And if they want, they can get a paid version for HomeKeeper for them.
Mm-hmm.
But if they want to basically update their information without having to go to me and telling me to do it, they have a program for them to do that. But most vendors are just happy with you putting them in there and not paying the fee.
Right, because once you share the HomeKeeper app with your
I share it with my buyers or sellers.
buyers or sellers, they will go in and they have the option.
Well, think of it this way. Think of it this way. Which is easier for you? You know what? Let me get back to a computer and I can tell you who my electricians are. Or, hey, do you have a phone? Let me send you the app.
Okay.
But this is how the information you put here is what they use to put in the app so they know how to contact them.
Okay.
But these are the same people that are doing these blogs.
Okay, I gotta hop off here, Chuck, but this was awesome.
I'm going to stop the recording, so don't worry. We're
Okay.
done. I just wanted to make sure that oops, I'll stop sharing. That everyone was aware. There's a lot of tools out there for us to use. Use them.